What up, everybody? How y'all doing? Sorry for the mess in the background. We're just getting all of our presents wrapped tonight. But yo, happy Wednesday. Thank you all who are here. Notification gang, let's go. Welcome everybody. We're gonna do a short and sweet little stream, probably about an hour until about like 8 o'clock Pacific tonight, and just kind of, answer any questions we have, go over any rumors and all training camp stuff that's come out so far today. I know we're gonna get a lot of CMC, a lot of George Kittle stuff as well today, so let's get it. We got Big T, Kid, Jacob, Jimmy, Harry, Ilias, Stu, Andrew in here. How you guys doing, man? Hey, it's almost Christmas, y'all. Merry almost Christmas. Hope everyone's having a good, nice enjoyable break. I'm assuming if you're in school, if you're working, or just kind of a kid, you're all kind of off on vacation right now. So hey, hopefully y'all are doing well. So let's get to it. Jimmy J says need a flex man, J.K. Dobbins, Mike Evans, or Marvin Jones, first ship ever. So between those two wide receivers, Jimmy, Marvin, in my opinion, has a slightly higher ceiling, but Evans has actually been really consistent, right? If we look at Evans's stats over the last few games, he's been consistently in the double digits, around the 14, 16 points. Jones has a higher ceiling. He's broken 20 a few times, but he's also had a few pretty medium to low single digits. So Jimmy, it really depends on whether or not you want to go for it all, or if you want to play something safe. I think Jones is a very safe bet. I would probably go with Jones because he seems to have an okay floor. Plus the fact that he has a very high ceiling. Evans is very much involved in the Bucs offense as well, but he is, really one of three, one of two, whereas Marvin Jones, to me, is one of the primary guys on there. So I'd probably lean Marvin Jones if you want to go for it all, but if you want to play a little safe, Evans is a great choice. Harry says Swift, Pollard, McKissick, or Jeff Wilson. Let's see what happens with Zeke this week. If Zeke doesn't play, I'd probably go Pollard or Jeff Wilson out of the four. Julio or Justin Jefferson? I don't think Julio's gonna play. Maybe I didn't see something today, but I don't think he's gonna play. Montgomery or Aaron Jones? I like Montgomery a little bit more because they're gonna lean on him a lot more, whereas the Packers might be a little bit more aerial heavy. Harris says Evans. Jacob, welcome. Jefferson, if Julio sits. Big T says, I gotta drop one. Carson, Lockett, Mike Davis, Myles Gaskin, Tony Pollard. Big T, who are you dropping for? Because if you need to drop somebody, I'd probably say drop Lockett, unless you need him for this week. I guess the other thing is you have Carson, Mike Davis, Myles Gaskin, and Tony Pollard, so you're not gonna need all of them. So depending on when you need to drop it, you could maybe drop Tony Pollard if Zeke is back. Otherwise, I think Gaskin should be good to go. How you doing, Andrew? Dobbins, saver floor, Evans, higher upside, MIO. McKissick, Jacob says. Merry Xmas to you as well, Stu, man. Good love to see you out here. Sorry, I couldn't get dressed up. I thought I had a Santa hat, but I guess I don't. Maybe tomorrow or something. Andrew says, I'm stressing out about starting Rams. I would stress out too. He did not do very well last time against the Rams, so I would be a little stressful too. Andrew, do you have anyone else that you can start over him? Chase, what's up, man? How you doing? Jalen Hurts or Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers is going to be the safest bet. He's going to be the safest bet. I think there's still a little bit of risk to playing Jalen Hurts, but if you really like him, he's got a really good matchup this week. So I think he actually has a slightly higher ceiling than Aaron Rodgers, as crazy as that is to say. He is a riskier play. If you want someone that's going to give you a solid 20 without questions, that's Aaron Rodgers. But if you really want to go for it all, especially if your matchup is close, I would maybe go Jalen Hurts here. I let my son manage my team and he's beating all my friends. Hey, that's how we like it. Mike Kamara, how you doing, man? Welcome Ray Gamers in here. How you guys doing? Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm in the Super Bowl and 3 out of my 4 leagues. Let's go, Ray. That's what I like to hear, man. That's awesome. Hopefully you win all 3 as well, dude. Mike says smash the other guy in my semi with 770 points. Let's go, yo, boys. I'd love to hear that. So many of y'all have made it into the championships. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Andrew says Aaron Rodgers is probably safer, but Hurts probably has a higher reward but big risk. Exactly, Andrew, exactly. Mike says start Tannehill, Herbert, or Hurts. If you want to go for it all, I would say Hurts. Otherwise, I'd probably go Tannehill over Herbert just slightly because Tannehill seems to be a little bit safer than Herbert. Big Cheese says I have to drop someone because Gaskin is coming off the IR spot. Oh, gotcha. You have to drop one of those. So, I mean, it depends. Are you going to play Lockett this week? If you're not going to play him, drop him. If you are going to play Lockett, out of the other guys, it's really tough right now. I would wait to see if you hear any Zeke news, because you don't have to make any moves just yet, right? So maybe wait and see what the deal with Zeke is, because if Zeke is playing, I don't think it's safe to play Tony Pollard at all. Because at this point, there's no point in holding on, right? This is your last week, assuming you have a Week 16 championship, so you're just kind of going for who you're going to start this week. Let's see. Rohan, what's up? Should I start Kyler Murray or Deshaun Watson? I like Kyler a little bit. Deshaun has a very, very good matchup as well. Sorry, 1 second. Deshaun has a great matchup this week. I do really like Kyler as well, so I have Kyler slightly over Deshaun. Parth, how you doing, man? Welcome. I can pick up Breeze or Hurts off waivers, but I'm not sure who. Go Hurts 100%. Breeze has not been what we expect Drew Brees to be this year, fantasy-wise at least. I would definitely go Hurts. Ebron or Irv Smith? I like Ebron a little bit more. Kind of a revenge game for Ebron, right? How did Irv Smith do last week? The problem with Irv is, unless I'm wrong about last week, he is very TD dependent, right? So that's the thing. He like will get somewhere between 2 to 4 targets, and he's very, very touchdown dependent. Let's see. I'm starting Hurts over Wilson and Marvin Jones over Lockett. Okay, there you go. If you're not gonna play Lockett and this is your last week, BT, just drop him. Cardinals defense versus 49ers, Bucks versus Lions, or Washington defense versus the Panthers. Here, guys, I'm gonna post a link in here so that this will help direct some of our defense questions. So I made a playoff defense video. The Week 16 is now out of date just a little bit, but I did pin in the comment section my most up-to-date rankings. So go to, let me find the video. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Go to if any defense questions, take a look at this and let me know if you still have any questions. Go to this link and I'll pin it and go into the comment section, and that's where my Week 16 defense update is. I like Evans, yeah, but my bias, really not trusting Jones. He does have more upside with Galladay out. Jones has been very, very good without Galladay, is what I'll say. I'm pretty sure he's been a top 10 wide receiver over the last X number of weeks or something like that. Big Cheese, Andrew Brees is safer. Saints play on Xmas. I don't know that Brees is necessarily safer. He's had a lot of mediocre games. Ray Gamer, thank you for sure, man. Hey, please let me know if you win all three, man. We're rooting for you. Kartik, what's up? Thoughts on Bernard or Gallman? Need a replacement for Akers, Pollard, Ahmed. Well, why do you need you might not need a replacement for Pollard. Because I think there's a chance Zeke doesn't play. If I had to choose, I mean, maybe Bernard here. Because Houston D is pretty trash, especially run D. Will Gaskins play as a starter? Yes, if he plays, I absolutely think that he is going to be the starter, and I believe Ahmed will be irrelevant. J.K. Dobbins versus Giants, Fournette versus Lions. I go Fournette because Fournette will be the main guy for sure. J.K.'s still going to split a little bit with Gus and Lamar. Imagine having Kyler Murray, Hopkins sack. I know, right? Dang, that would be sweet. Are we gonna pick up Hurts? Yeah, do it. Justin Young, how you doing, man? Yeah, we are live. We're doing a quick stream tonight, about an hour, and then yeah, gonna let people go on with their Christmas plans. Clinton, what's up? Allen Robinson versus Jacks or Fournette versus Lions? I think I like Robinson slightly more just because he just continues to get fed the ball. I can see Fournette having a good game, but to me, he could be somewhat TD dependent. Allen Robinson is safer in my opinion. I think he's a little bit safer in my opinion. This guy's still telling me to drop D-Hop, he'll drop Waller. Might have to block his number. Yeah, just that's stupid. Just ignore him, dude. Jacob says Fournette. Part says, how are we feeling about the ship lineup? Mitch, Chubb, Jacobs, Tyreek, Corey Davis, Fournette, Cleveland D, Hot Rod. Thinking about Baker and maybe AB instead of Davis. I like Corey Davis, man. I think Corey Davis here. Baker versus Mitch. I think I go other way, but hey, it's looking good, Parth. That's a solid lineup. It's funny that we're talking about like starting Mitch and Baker, right? In the championships, but hey, they've been playing well. I think I might like Baker slightly more, so I would probably pick Baker there. See that I don't know. I get not using him and drop him in Lockett's been mod, but he's a drop that could be picked up and played against it if he goes off. Yeah, I mean, any of your guys. So that's the thing. Any of your guys that you're dropping there, they're all going to be starters except for maybe Pollard, right? So that's what I'm saying. Maybe wait till Zeke news comes out and then drop him because you have Gaskins in your IR. You don't need to make a move right now. Could you imagine missing the playoffs? Hey, it happens, dude. Jacob, we know something about that, right? Dunny, what's up, man? How you doing? Justice says, I think Zeke and Gaskin are playing this week since I checked the reports today, so no Pollard or Ahmed, in my opinion. So Monty, David Johnson, Dobbins, Swift, McKissick, need 3. I'd go Monty. I'd probably go... in standard, I'd probably go maybe Dobbins and Swift, honestly. David Johnson actually might have a good game. I might swap David Johnson with one of those guys, but David Johnson, Dobbins, and Swift, they're all sort of in the same tier. My only thing about Swift is I don't know how much he's gonna get featured. That's the only thing. Chosen Rose, how you doing, man? Kiki Kuti or Jeff Wilson Jr.? I like both a lot. Assuming that Jeff Wilson is for sure the #1 guy, I think he's a little bit safer to play. So I'd probably lean Jeff Wilson if he is, in fact, if Mostert's out for sure, and we know he's 100% healthy. Otherwise, Kiki has a great matchup this week. I just trust running backs a little bit more. Jacob says, yes, I am on Christmas vacation. Perfect. Jay Wright says, I'm already done one last week and split this week with my buddy. Oh, nice. So, Jay Wright, did you guys just not play the game and just split the winnings or what? Hurts or Herbert, thinking Hurts because of his rushing ability. I like Hurts a lot this week. I know there's a lot of hype, but hey, kind of go big, right? Anyone who played Hurts last week, big risk, it paid off. It paid off a lot. Let's see where we're at. Would you take Bernard or Hunt? Hunt is a little safer, but Bernard, I think, has the ability to have a higher ceiling because, honestly, they're playing a very, very bad defense this week. Pick up Andrew Luck for the charm. I love it. Pick up Andrew Luck. Pick up Josh Gordon, too. Yeah, I can believe that we're trying to start Baker Mish. I know, right? Hurts is down in the lineup. Love it. Dunny says, Shelly at work might be stranded here because of Blizzard. Dunny, where are you at? What city/state? I would love a blizzard right now. Big T says pick one, Flex Gaskin, Pollard, Carson, Lockett, Le'Veon Bell, B. Cooks. I'd probably go Carson or Gaskin here, honestly. We're thinking Pollard might not play. Or like Zeke is gonna be back. Mahomes, Hopkins, D. Johnson, Swift, J. Rob, Logan Thomas, and Buffalo. D. Rate out of 10. I think it's okay. I'm not sure if I think the Johnson pick and the Swift pick are a little bit okay for me. It's a little questionable. I don't know if James Robinson is going to play this week, man. So you might need to actually figure something out for James Robinson because I think there's a good chance he doesn't play. I don't think Doug Marone wants him to play. Lucius, what's up, man? How you doing? Need 1 QB, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, no flex. Okay. Lamar versus Brady. I think I like Lamar a little bit more. For wide receivers, we got Metcalf, Thielen, Godwin, Emmanuel Sanders. I like Metcalf and Thielen here. For tight end, Andrews, Logan Thomas, I'd go Andrews. Defense, I'd go Browns. Yeah. To kicker, whoever you suggest, you're the best. Thank you. For kickers, let's see. It depends on who is available. Let me look at my kicker list really quickly. Give me a second. So kickers I like this weekend. Let me see who might be available because I'm assuming that some of your guys are not gonna be there. So sorry. Let me just. I should probably just pull that up next time before I start. Give me a second, guys, and I will catch up to all of the questions. So kickers I like for this week. Let me see. And I'm just going to skip the guys who I think are already going to be available. So I like someone like a Zerline, a Fairbairn. Santos is actually really good. He went off last week. Suckup, maybe a Daniel Carlson. See if any of those guys are available, honestly. Cole Kmet or Jonnu Smith. I think maybe Cole Kmet here. Jonnu Smith hasn't really done much, right? I don't think he's done much since like early this season. Let me just look at his stats really quickly. I don't know if I love Jonnu, man. He's sort of a Hail Mary play in my opinion. You play him, you're expecting that touchdown. Yeah, we're gonna play this week. It's just pointless at this point. Okay, gotcha. Chinos, how you doing? Rashard Higgins versus or Tyler Lockett full PPR. I think Rashard Higgins actually has a little bit higher of a little bit safer of a high ceiling. Tyler Lockett has a way higher ceiling in general, but Tyler Lockett has been a fade for me for a few weeks now. So I might go Higgins here, man. I might go Higgins. Damn, Jay, right? Me and my boy in the ship. I didn't think about that. Hey, there you go, right? Chosen Rose, do you trust James Robinson or should I put Jeff Wilson in? I don't think James Robinson's going to play this week. We're going to have to see, but I don't think he's going to play. St. Paul, Minnesota, gotcha. Ooh, that's... Can you just try and get home, man? But I would love a blizzard right now. Louis says, playing Murray, but dropping Lamar Jackson for Hurst just to block my boner. I mean, you're dropping Lamar Jackson too, man. I would maybe drop someone else and keep Murray Lamar Jackson for... Are you thinking you're probably talking about Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts. I would try and keep all three because Lamar Jackson's gonna be a great play this week. Kartik says Corey Davis, DJ Moore, Emmanuel Sanders, or Russell Gage if Julio's out. I like Corey Davis or Russell Gage here. If he does want to play, it does says he wants to play. I know they do, but I think there's a chance they might sit him because they don't want him to get injured and they want to keep Trevor Lawrence, right? Why don't you like Swift? I don't not like him. I think he's sort of a risky play because we haven't seen a consistent number of high carries. He got 17 last week. The week before he got like 7. I think he could do very well, right? He could put up like high set running back 2 numbers. That's assuming that he's featured again if he gets 15 plus. Gaskin and activated. Who do I pick up to replace J-Rob? You got to go Gaskin here. It's Gaskin's job. Stu says, don't be sure about Zeke. He may want to play. Doesn't mean we play him. He gets the work off, rest, mess around and have a chance to take division next week. We'll need him more. Exactly, right? I think it really depends. If Zeke plays, I just don't know if I can play Tony comfortably. Ari, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. Races pick 2 for my wide receivers. Ike versus Cardinals. Amari versus Eagles. Rashard Higgins or Kiki. I honestly maybe lean Ayuk and Kiki here. They're all really good plays. I think Higgins and Cooper are both good plays. They're like very safe plays. Cooper's always going to be like a safe wide receiver too, but I kind of like Kiki and Ayuk here, honestly. If you prefer, you might want to go with Ayuk and Higgins here, just because, like, you know, if I say go all out, go all out. Amari Cooper, I think he is a very safe play if you prefer that, but I love Ayuk even with Bethard. That would make Pollard a beast again. I mean, I split one void last year, so this year we did it again. Gotcha. Kind of dumb question. Mahomes or Hurts? I trust Mahomes a little bit more. I feel like if you have Mahomes, you're not going to replace him with a random rookie who's only played 2 games. Races lastly this morning, I picked up the Bears kicker Santos versus Jags. Love it. Stu says, don't drop Lamar. Your opponent can use him against you. Exactly. I agree. Deontay Jones, how you doing, man? Pick 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 QB, 1 flex. Wide receiver DK, Diggs, Deontay, Marvin Jones. I go DK and Diggs here, assuming Diggs is good to go. Otherwise, I go DK and Marvin Jones. Goddard or Hunter Henry. I think I like Henry slightly more. For QB, I like Murray a little bit more. And for a flex, I guess we can, put in Marvin Jones. Yeah, I'd probably go DK, Diggs, Marvin Jones there. Dalvin Cook or Gio, just kidding, yeah. I know, bro, but Mahomes might be benched if they're leading. It could be. That's a fair assessment, but I think we still go with it, man. Kartik says Rashard Kiki or Corey Davis. Corey Davis, in my opinion, is the safest one because I honestly really like what he's been doing, right? Out of the 3, honestly, I kind of expect them all to have pretty decent games. I think I still like, to me, out of those 3, Corey Davis is in a slightly higher tier. Slightly higher tier, and the Titans have honestly just been monsters. Jacob says, Davis, Marcus Tamas, welcome to the stream. Allen or Watson? Watson has a better matchup. I think Allen has a slightly higher chance to have a higher ceiling, but I think we go Watson here. Matt Watson has a really tasty matchup. I go Watson. Kiki, do you love me? I know, right? Dante says, should I be afraid of with DK going against Rams #1 defense? He only had 2 catches, 22 yards. That's a valid point, and that's something that I was thinking about. I still think, to me, I still think there's a chance, especially with how close the division is right now, that I'm kind of imagining the Seahawks maybe doing a little bit better. He's been a stud for you all year, and it's hard for me to sit him, right? I completely agree with that. I think you have a very good choice. If you don't feel good about it, I think, Diggs or Marvin Jones would be great. Deontay Johnson has an okay matchup this week as well. He just gets a lot of targets, right? But he's facing up against a tough defense. So if it were between DK and Deontay, I think I lean DK a little bit more just because he's been, you know, a tier or two above Deontay Johnson all year long. And I honestly haven't been a fan of the Steelers recently. I haven't been a fan of the Steelers. How many ships have you won and how much are you winning? I have not won any, but I am in one left right now. Sam Morales, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Marcus says Taylor, Carson, Bell, Gaskin, Gibson, Fournette, Jeff Wilson, Metcalf. Need 2 running backs and a flex, non-PPR. I go JT and I go probably Carson. JT and Carson. And then maybe Jeff Wilson here. Yeah, I think I go JT, Carson, and Wilson. How much are you winning? I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't know yet. I think this. I mean, none of the leagues I'm in is a super like high buy-in. I just kind of play for fun with family, friends, and you know. So I don't know yet. We will see. We will see. But hey, it's again like I said. We caught up to the comments. So thank you for all those questions. But yeah. I'm so proud that so many of you guys are in here. This is awesome. We'll give a quick shout out to our stream. So hey, for anyone who's new, you know, feel free to sub. We have a lot of content coming this week. We have a lot of off-season fantasy content coming as well, and we have a really great community. We're gonna have a Discord going live soon, so feel free to hang out if you like the stuff. But yeah, welcome to all the new people because I see several new people here. We're doing a lot of challenges. We're going to be doing a playoff NFL challenge starting in week 18. So look out for that, anyone who doesn't know about it. And we also do weekly pick'em challenges. That video is going to come out tomorrow. Brandon, what's up? Hey man, I was wondering, should I start Kiki, Kuti, or Juju? I think I actually might like Kiki a little bit here, man. I think I might like Kiki a little bit. Kiki has been very solid, and Juju has a tougher matchup. Ridley or Keenan Allen? You have to go Ridley here. You have to go Ridley here. I don't even know if Keenan Allen's going to play this week. Big T says, man, I got Carson and sucks he's splitting carries with Hyde. Carson is still going to be the #1 guy there, man. Jameson, what's up? So we got Josh Allen or Tom Brady. I like Josh Allen a little bit more for the upside. You think Diop and Logan Thomas will stay hot? I think very much could. I'm kind of curious to see what happens with Washington. I'm assuming Alex Smith starts this week, right? So I think Logan Thomas is a very solid tight end to stream. Andrew says, hey, Harry, I'd start Allen if he plays. I like that. Brendan says, thanks, man, for sure. Yeah, Allen is just, I mean, Tom Brady, he's a decent guy, right? But it's just that Allen has a much higher upside, in my opinion. So I like Allen a little bit more, even though, because who did the Bills play this week? They have a Bills play Patriots, so it's not like they really. Yeah, I like him. Ari, how you doing, man? Brooks says Russell Gage with a start over Pollard, Bell, Hendo. Very much so. I don't think we're thinking Zeke is going to come back, so I don't think Pollard is going to be there. I say out of those, probably Gage or Bell. But if you like Gage, I like him a lot too. I would probably go with one of those. Bell should have some good opportunities this week as well. I don't expect Bell to get like 120 plus yards, but I expect him to be used in the end zone at least a few times. What's up, Ari? Is Logan Thomas only good when Dwayne Haskins plays? No, Logan Thomas is very good when Alex Smith plays as well. Brooks says Gage / Robbie Anderson / Cooks in PPR. I would probably go. Who do I like here better? I kind of like Gage, man. I really like what Gage has done. Let me look at these matchups really quickly. So it was Gage, Cooks, and Robbie Anderson, right? The Texans have a really good. Oh, maybe we actually go Cooks here. I forgot the Texans play the Bengals. I think he has the best matchup. I think Cooks has the best matchup. Who should I start, Jared Goff or Kirk Cousins? I don't love other. Brendan, do you have anyone else on the waiver you can pick up? And if you need help, feel free to go look at my waiver wire video for this week. I have, I think, 5 QBs that you can pick up. I don't know if I love either. Between the two, if you had to start one, let me look at these matchups again. Kirk Cousins and Jared Goff. The Rams play. I might go Goff, even though he did not do very well last week. Goff has a better matchup. But Goff, I mean, last time they just ran the ball all over the Seahawks. I think Goff's going to throw more now that Akers is out. Louis says, I played Drake over Fournette and lost. I would have been in a championship. Yeah, hey, I mean, that kind of sucks, right? The Rojo news came out late last week, I believe. because it was a very last minute thing, right? That's tough. I didn't watch the game, but I heard that Drake got benched or something. I don't know if it was injury or what, but I know he only got 10 touches last week, so that's tough. Andrew says I'd start Jarrett over Cousins. I got myself a board, didn't end up sticking with Albert. Oh, that's good. That's all good. What board did you end up getting? Is DeForest Buckner gonna play? I want him to rip Ben's arms out. He is healthy. I think he might rip Ben's arms and legs off. Raises says, hey, who should you start? Gaskin, Bell, or Hunt? I like Gaskin out of the group. He's gonna be the bell cow. I don't mind Bell either, but I think Gaskin is gonna get a lot more volume than Bell. How do you like Michael Pittman Jr.? I don't know if I would play him this week. He's been pretty average recently because of the emergence of JT and T.Y. Hilton. So I would probably play someone else if possible. Salmon Pulse, let's look at it. I know the brand. Oh, nice, I like it. Salmon Pulse. So it's a flat out camber. Nice. That's kind of cool. Flat out camber. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. So it's flat, then you have camber in the middle. That's cool. That's cool. All right, did you demo it or did you just kind of just pick it? Great, really want him to win the ship. Ray says Patrick Mahomes, Henry, Austin Eckler, Brandon Ayuk, Rashard Higgins, Logan Thomas, Leonard Fournette, Santos, and Cardinal Stevens is one of my playoff rosters. Thanks for helping. Hey, that looks good. That looks good to me. Yeah, I don't really see any issues with it. I like that. Drake limped off at one point, then came back in later, looked good. Gotcha. You don't believe Gaskins touches will go down because of Ahmed? No, I think Gaskins is a guy, and we've seen it before. Whenever Gaskins is playing, he's a main guy, whether or not Ahmed's there. In my opinion, I think Gaskins is gonna get 15 plus touches. I don't think Ahmed's gonna do anything. The NFL is saying he has an ankle injury. Okay, gotcha. Wilson or Hurts? I think I like Hurts a little bit more. Wilson, we've been fading a little bit over the last few weeks. Wilson has not done very well. White Rhino, Browns or Steelers? I like Browns here, but yeah, I don't like the Steelers that much. Anyone who has defense questions, go to the pinned comment that I have in the chat section. Go to the video, and the first comment that's pinned in the video, that's my updated Week 16 top 10 defenses. Wilson is safer, but if you want to go for it all, then I go Hurts. Wilson has been pretty bad recently, hasn't he been? Let me look at Wilson's Russell Wilson, he's been pretty bad and well, I mean, what is it? So he's gotten over 20 points twice in the last 5 games. And last time he played the Rams, he only scored 10 points. So that's something to consider. Didn't do well against the Giants, didn't do well against Washington, didn't do very well against the Eagles. For sure, man. Welcome to the stream, White Rhino. If Gibson is out, who would you rather start, McKissick or Gaskin full PBR? McKissick is a safer play. I think Gaskins I like a lot. I like a lot because I mean, both are decent. It's probably going to be, I mean, if you want to play safe, go McKissick. But I think Gaskin has a little bit more upside, in my opinion. Ray Gamer says, have a good Christmas season, Christmas Day, everyone. Have fun with your families. Also, good luck in fantasy this week. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. Yeah, see you, Ray Gamer. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Good seeing you. McKissick. Nice. Almost lost last week because of Rams defense, but Pollard saved me. Nice. Washington or Colts? Again, go guys, go look at the top 10 defenses. I don't have that pulled up. That's going to be the best thing for now because that's my top 10. I don't mind the Colts this week, though. Seahawks O-line sucks and the turnovers are ridiculous. I'm sitting Wilson this week for Baker. Yeah, I don't mind it. Baker's been doing very, very well. Unless he, turns into like the 5-point Baker that we saw earlier this week, he's been doing really well, man. Yeah, I had the Rams see last week and they brought me up. Yeah, that was very, very surprising. I don't think anyone in the football world guessed, the Jets upset or the Jets just being able to continue to run all over them. I mean, no one guessed that Frank Gore would have looked like, Frank Gore from San Francisco, right? So that was crazy. Sam got me like 7 or 8 points. Nice. Yeah, it was a wild game. I don't know what happened. It's honestly, it was a lose-lose situation, right? Because why would you want to you're the Jets and you need Trevor Lawrence. Why would you even mess around and lose? That was just stupid on the Jets. That's a very, it is what it is, right? Gotta leave early. I'll see everyone next stream. Happy holidays and good luck. Yeah, good luck, man. Andrew, happy holidays to you as well. Brooks says, in one of my ship matchups, 0.5 PPR, my opponent is sitting Taylor for Juju and starting the Vikings defense. I don't know what to do. This feels wrong. I kind of want to tell her to fix her lineup. I mean, there's no need, man. There's no need. There's no need to do it. They probably haven't set their lineup yet, right? So you're in charge of your lineup. They're in charge of their lineup. And maybe Juju does better than Taylor. Maybe Juju does better than Taylor. Jackson or Murray? Lamar Jackson or, let me see. I think I like Murray slightly more here. Murray slightly more. White Rhino says, do I start Julio over Terry if he's active? I don't think he's going to be active, but I think that's a fine start if you do want to do it. I don't think Julio's going to... I think Julio's going to be done. I think he's been done for the season since 2 weeks ago. If CMC is out, would you trust Mike Davis? I think you can. You can trust him to be a RB2. Somewhere between, like, you know, like probably a floor of like 7 points. I don't think CMC is going to play. That's also one of those guys that I think is wasn't gonna come back. Is Trevor 100% going to be in the 2021 draft? Yes, he is. He is very, very likely going to be the first pick in the 2021 draft. And as of right now, unless the Jags somehow mess it up, he is going to go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Which means the Jets are probably going to get Justin Fields, I'm assuming, right? I think I mean, they're going to move away from Darnold. I understand it, and like, hey, Sam Darnold started playing a lot better because he knew that his, you know, if he lost, his replacement was coming. So maybe it's a big middle finger to the Jets organization. Who knows? But hey, Jets fans, I'm sorry. Jeff Wilson or J.K. Dobbins? I like Jeff Wilson a little bit more. I still don't know if I completely trust J.K. Dobbins yet. That there's still a few mouths to feed in there. I like Jeff Wilson a lot if he's 100%, and I don't know if Mostert's 100% out, but from what I read or like what I know as of now, I believe that Mostert is not going to be playing, and Jeff Wilson is going to be the guy. But please correct me if I'm wrong there. Yeah. Mostert's on IR. There you go. Okay. Then yeah, if Jeff Wilson's good to go, then I think he'll be great. I think he'll be great. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, the thing with the 49ers is like I like it when Mostert or Jeff Wilson are there, but once they're not there anymore, that backfield it's a complete mess. We don't know who's gonna get touches. We don't know who's gonna be doing what. It looks like I'm just looking up Jeff Wilson right now. It looks like this is the second day in a row not being on the injury report. So I like Jeff Wilson, man. I think he honestly he could kind of go off this week. He could go off. He has the ability to get you 20, 25 plus. Is there any way Trevor is a bust and turns into Jamarcus Russell? Hey, you never know. It very much could be, right? I think with what people have scouted on him, he is likely going to be a decent quarterback. But anybody that gets drafted could be a bust. You never know. You never know. People are liking him, though. People are saying he is one of the best QB prospects to come out of college since Andrew Luck. So, listen, I'm not a GM. I'm not a scout. But everyone's very, very much into Trevor Lawrence. Wilson's all clear. Yep, he is all clear. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I like it. I do think I like Wilson a lot. So yeah, I would be comfortable starting him as RB1, RB2. Josh Rosen to the Niners, maybe, right? Big Ben and TV12 was a bust. Maybe. I wonder. The Josh Rosen thing has been very, very interesting. I know he's gotten some opportunities, but I would like him to be given an opportunity where he's not set up to fail, is what I'm saying, right? So I don't know. I feel bad for the dude. I don't know if you guys remember that one game where he was just sitting in the stands watching whatever team he's on, but yeah. I don't know. It's tough. White Rhino says, scale 1 to 10 confidence level in Cole Beasley this week in PPR. I got Josh Allen, could stack him if Zeke plays. I think it's okay. What's John Brown's status? Is John Brown back? Let me see. If John Brown is back, I don't have a lot of confidence in him. Let me look at John Brown's latest status. If John Brown's out, then I would say my confidence level goes down a lot, is what I'll say. No, it already happened, Dan. They signed him a couple of days ago. Oh, sorry. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. I completely missed that, but I guess that's not really mainstream news, right? Do you guys think are they trying to groom Josh Rosen? That's interesting. Pollard if Zeke sits, Beasley if Zeke plays. Yeah, I don't think we can comfortably play Pollard. If you're playing Pollard if Zeke plays, it's also sort of a Hail Mary kind of a thing, right? Because yeah, he's gonna get opportunities, right? He's in one of those tiers where he's a backup running back that gets a decent amount of touches. You know, I mean, is there a reason why they're not playing him and playing Bethard instead? Oh, I guess they signed him just a couple of days ago, so I don't know if he's. I actually don't know what the COVID policy is, or like what how long he needs to wait. But I'd love to see him again. Luckily, owners don't have to worry as much about it, right? Because yeah, I don't know if I would trust Ayuk with Josh Rosen there. But Bethard actually kind of has an arm. He kind of has an arm. Sign him off the Tampa Bay practice squad. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I like it. All right, so since things have slowed down a little bit, want to give all my viewers out there a quick schedule of what's going on. So for this week, obviously, you know, last week for most people. Next week, I'm still going to be streaming and, you know, just talking start sits and talking football in general. But so tomorrow, expect our weekly pick'em video to come out. For those of you that are not familiar with it, if you have the best record, you get your name on here for the week. So that's going to come out tomorrow. Friday morning, we're going to get our start sit videos out. Potentially Saturday, but I'm going to try and get it out by Friday morning. And I think that'll be it for this week. I am not quite sure yet exactly what my schedule for streaming is. Most likely probably Saturday night. I'm gonna take off for Christmas Eve and Christmas, but that's it. And then next week, going over the next few weeks into the off season, we're still gonna do our fantasy playoff challenge. So look out for that video, because I will have a link out, and we're gonna go and anyone can sign up. We're gonna do a little fantasy football playoff challenge on NFL.com most likely. I don't know if ESPN has one, but we'll do that on NFL.com. And then it sounds like a lot of people are interested in some video game streams as well. So I think we might be streaming some Madden and FIFA over the next few weeks. Let me know if y'all are interested at all. Right, White Rhino says, happy I was able to catch this stream. Great stuff, man. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you so much, Rhino. Hope that helps. And yeah, feel free to ask any more questions in the comments when I'm offline. But yeah, if anyone here, I'm sure I've asked a lot of you already, but yeah, we're thinking about maybe streaming some Madden and FIFA going to the off season. And off season, we're still gonna have some football related stuff, some fantasy related stuff as well. We probably have a, you know, we have a few months in between next season where we need to start preparing for it, maybe like May or June. But yeah, there's gonna be some fun stuff, guys. There's gonna be some really fun stuff in off season. Hell yeah, I would love to see you play some FIFA. Okay, love it. Luis says Chark, Bowden, Tyron Johnson can only play 2. Luis, do you have any other options at all? Because that's, I feel like unless you're in like a 14 or 16 man league, there should be other options. Go check out my waiver wire video from this week and look at the list there, because there are some guys that I really like. I don't know if I love any of those guys unless you absolutely need to play those. I still think Chark is probably the best one out of there, even though he's been very, I mean, he plays Chicago, so I don't love it. Bowden, I don't know if I can trust, especially if Miami gets a little bit healthier. How did Bowden do this week? Let's see. Bowden did all right. And that's the thing, is like, I only think Bowden's going to be relevant if Parker, Gesicki are still out. So if Parker, Gesicki, or even Jakeem Grant are back, I don't know if we can trust him at all. And then Johnson, I think he's actually looked okay. He's looked okay. I'm pretty sure he was actually on my waiver wire pickup this week. I think he could be okay, especially if Keenan doesn't play. Ours says maybe Tyron if Keenan and Williams are out. Yeah, exactly. Tyron's a deep threat. I think he looks okay. He screams slightly boomer bust to me, but yeah. What do I do if Keenan Allen and Diggs are out? I have to move Ayuk to 1, and would I play Jalen Guyton and John Brown, or Kiki Kuti and find something? I like Kiki a lot. I would maybe try and find someone else again. And Hayden, go check out the waiver wire video, because I think like maybe 4 or 5 wide receivers that I like for this week. So see if any of those guys are available. I think Diggs is probably going to be good to go, so you shouldn't have to worry about it there. I don't know if Keenan Allen's going to play, honestly. I think there's a chance he might not play. Loses 14-man, yeah. Even with 14-man, I think you should have some other options. So, you know, Shark, I don't love this week because of his matchup. Bowden, I don't think he's playable if the Miami guys are back. And Tyron Johnson, I think, is probably your best play. But I almost feel like there's going to be some guys you can pick up on the waiver wire. So, yeah, go check out the video and see if any of those people are available because, you know, I feel like every week the wide receivers have been very plenty and we've been able to find some guys. Picking up Bourne from San Francisco. I don't know if I love Bourne, man. I don't know what Bourne's stats look like with CJ. He could be an okay pick because I know he's been pretty solid over like at least the last couple weeks, right? Let me look him up. Kendrick Bourne, he's been okay. I just don't know how his connection is with CJ, so that's my only worry there. Yeah, not feeling good about Keenan. Did Keenan Allen practice today? Let me look it up. Keenan Allen. Okay, so he was out of Wednesday practice, so he did not practice today. We'll see. I think we just have to keep it up. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about him. I think if he plays, he might be trying to play because I think he has some Iron Man streak, right? So I don't know, man. That's tough. That's tough. I honestly think it would make things easier for me if Keenan sits. Wouldn't have to worry about Ayuk popping off on mid. I know, right? I might just go Ayuk anyways, dude. I might go Ayuk over Keenan even if Keenan plays because I don't know if he's 100% healthy. I'm actually very, very worried about him. I think there's a chance that he plays as a decoy because even last week he played, right? He wasn't 100% healthy and it was very it wasn't very good. It wasn't very good. So yeah, we'll see. Also, guys, for those of you that are still here, am I right? Let me know if I'm right or not in saying that most of y'all will probably be doing family stuff. I mean, tomorrow night and probably Friday at Christmas, right? Are you guys all gonna be doing family stuff and not interested in the stream? Because like, I was pretty much set on not streaming at all because it's Christmas, and I'm assuming most people are not gonna be watching. But I wonder if anyone would be interested in like a quick 30 to 60 minute stream here and there. Let me know your thoughts if you're interested at all. If you don't have a preference, that's fine as well, but I'm just kind of curious if people want streams on Thursday or Friday. Hopefully they'll clear it up beforehand if he's on another snap count. I hope so. I can see him playing snap count. I can see him playing snap count, man. Jeremy, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What do you think about playing Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen? Also DK or Deontay Johnson? What about DK getting shut down by Ramsey again? Yeah, I think if you want to go Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen, I think that's completely fine, right? There's obviously some risk to it, but we've seen what Jalen Hurts can do, and Hurts has a really, really good matchup this week. Allen has a decent matchup as well, right? But Hurts has a better matchup, so if you want to do it, I say go for it. As for DK and Deontay Johnson, yeah, we were discussing this a little bit earlier today. I feel like I would go DK. I understand the issue there. You also got to realize that Deontay Johnson is playing a pretty tough defense as well. You know, obviously not someone Ramsey level. That's a tough one. I would probably prefer to go with my stud. I know, Deontay Johnson, if you really don't like DK's matchup, go with Deontay. I would probably temper my expectations this week against him, against Johnson, but he has been getting a lot of targets, right? He averages, I think, double-digit targets, so that's all good. I worry a little bit about Big Ben's ability against the Colts. That's the only thing. To me, as a Colts fan, this might be a little bit biased, but I think DeForest Buckner is very, very pissed off this week. And I think he's going to be sending a lot of pressure and getting to Big Ben a lot. So they're both very risky plays, in my opinion. Deontay Johnson might be a slightly safer because he gets, like 20 million targets. I still think DK is a better wide receiver, obviously. Andrew, great. How you doing, man? Start, let's see. James Robinson, Fournette, Pollard, T.Y. start 2. Listen, man, I don't think James Robinson plays this week. I think Zeke comes back as well, so I think you're going to be stuck with T.Y. and Fournette, which they're not bad people to be stuck with, but if James Robinson plays, I'd probably go Robinson and Fournette here. But my gut feel is that James Robinson doesn't play, and that Zeke plays. KMI, what's up? Antonio Brown or Emmanuel Sanders? I think I like Emmanuel Sanders slightly more. I think Sanders is going to get a little bit more targets overall versus Antonio Brown, who is going to be part of a three-headed monster. Antonio Brown's production is going to be more of a toss-up, so I think Sanders is a little safer. Sue says a lot of folks not doing the normal Christmas or staying home. If you have time and want to, I'm sure people will join you. Just trust me and my mom this year. No big fam. Get together so I'll be here. Okay, gotcha. Great job. Hopefully next week you'll be here championship for me. I know, right, Lewis? I'm hoping so, man. Lewis, how many championships are you in? Just one or what? Court, what's up, man? How you doing? Take my chances on Gibson being healthy or play one of Fournette, Wilson, Pollard, and earlier games. Gibson hopefully will hear back, right? What's the Friday game? Let me see. The Friday game is Vikings versus Saints, so I think you're gonna be fine. Hopefully we'll know by Friday, right? But I actually really like the Wilson play. I don't think Gibson plays. I think Zeke plays. So I think you're probably gonna have to play Wilson or Fournette here. If Kittle comes back, I said Ayuk though. No, not necessarily. I think they can both thrive. I think they both thrive. CJ Beathard has a pretty big arm. I think he has a bigger arm than Nick Mullins, so I think he's gonna be slinging it. So I don't think you necessarily sit Ayuk at all. Jeremy, I got the Bears Saints defense. Which one do you like more this week? Jeremy, check the pinned comment and go to my video for playoff defenses. I have my week 16 rankings there. I don't have it pulled up right now, but let me know if you have any questions after looking at that. Especially since I barely made the finals in some of my leagues. Dude, it doesn't matter. Like, listen, no matter if you beat them by 0.1 or 100 points, you made it. You won, right? A W is a W. Quarter 1, 2, 3. Yeah, for sure. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, guys, so many new viewers today. Welcome. If you're new, we stream a lot. We put up a lot of content, and we're going to have a lot of fun playoff challenges and as well as off-season interactive content. So if you like the channel, if you like what I'm talking about, and you're not tired of my face or voice, feel free to sub. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun in off-season, and we're gonna make sure all of you guys are ready, very, very much ready for the playoffs or for the season next year. KMI says, do you think CMC will play again this season? I don't think so. I've been saying CMC and Kittle and Julio won't be playing again this year. Andrew says, yeah, the Robinson situation is confusing. I heard he isn't playing and is playing. Hey, that Fournette plays Saturday. I know, right? So what's going on right now is that the coaching staff they're sitting him from practice this week, but Robinson really wants to play. In my opinion, the coaching staff is probably not going to play him because, number one, they want to lose the game, right? They want Trevor Lawrence. They're going to lose the game. They're like, we're not going to play one of our best players to lose out on our future franchise quarterback. Number two, they also probably don't want to re-injure James Robinson, so I can see Robinson not playing. I know he wants to play, but the coaches are sitting him out of practice, so that's telling at least. Yang says, would you be more confident starting DJ Moore against the Washington? Would you be confident starting DJ Moore against the Washington defense? How did he do last week? Let me look at his. I didn't follow him last week, but let me see what his target share was last week. All right, so give me, I guess. Alright, my bad. So DJ Moore last week, 8 targets. I mean, I think I feel okay with him. I might feel okay with him. Washington, they're okay defense, but he gets a lot of targets. So I think he could do a lot worse than starting DJ Moore. Sue says, oh, Sanders with Traquan Smith banged up versus Minnesota. Hell yeah, grab Sanders off waivers today. Can't wait. I was shocked because I got Bell back after dropping him 2 weeks ago, and then Sanders Xmas came early. I know, right? I just guess we'll have to wait and see the worst part of fantasy football, right? Also, Browns are Colts defense. I like the Browns a lot. I think the Browns are number 1 on my list, but feel free to go check out my top 10 list for this week. It is pinned in the video, linked in the pinned comments here. Stu says, crazy thing is, I don't even need Bell now since Fournette is a man again this week versus Detroit. Using Drake and Dobbins, my opponent has Gurley, must have fell asleep with the waiver wire. Well, I know. I actually don't know if I like Bell or Fournette better. I might like Bell a little bit more. I don't know. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. Defense is pinned in links, bro. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Go and check that out, guys, just because I don't have the list pulled up right now, but that's my top 10 as of right now, and I won't make any updates directly into the comments. So if you guys do have any defense questions, I will make those as things change. If anything goes on, I will review it again tonight just to make sure everything looks good, honestly. And yeah, make sure it's good. Do you think Fournette will go off? I think if he goes off, Pancho, he goes off because he gets red zone looks. I don't. I'm more confident in him getting touchdowns as opposed to like getting over the 100 yard mark. I still think Tampa Bay is gonna pass a lot more. You know, obviously Fournette has a chance of breaking off a big one, but I think yeah, we'll see. Dan, are you gonna introduce us to your lady friend? Maybe a 1K sub. Maybe at 1K subs we'll do that. I mean, we'll see. There's a huge void to fill for all of you guys for off-season content. We'll see what fun stuff we're gonna do. I have a lot of stuff planned, like I said, so hopefully it'll keep y'all entertained. But you know, we'll get there. We'll get there, Ari. We'll get there. Ari, when's your next snowboarding trip? I heard it might snow in Big Bear Mammoth early next week, so I might try and get out there, but I'm not sure yet. I'm excited. I'm ready to get out there, man. I'm so ready. Yeah, I'm so ready to get out there. Hopefully I don't break anything too early. I know I always joke about it, and I probably shouldn't joke about like breaking an arm or breaking a leg or something like that, but you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And Ari, remind me, when you went to Big Bear, was the snow like okay, or like was it just like complete trash? Like maybe I'll hit it again in January. Nice. Yeah, how was the snow? Like how snowboardable was it? Because I would like to go at some point soon. I remember last year when I went, I think it was way too early in the season, so it wasn't very good conditions at all, but I doubt Big Bear got any snow like in the last like say 5 days, so I'm assuming it's mainly just like man-made snow and whatever was left over from before, right? But I don't know. I'm trying to get there. Do we have any snowboarders in the chat? Snowboarders or skiers? Because it's about that time, right? I almost actually went surfing today, but then right before I left, I was like, damn, it's literally like 58 degrees in the water. I'm like, I don't know if I'm about that. I'm not about that. The snow on this mountain is a good little icy, but pretty solid. Yeah, man-made. That's what I kind of figure. Okay. Well, as long as it's like not all ice, I think that's okay, right? But like, I went to Tahoe at the end of the season last year, and it was literally a sheet of ice. There was no snow. It was like I was literally snowboard skating, if that's a word. But it was tough. It's nice that the roads are clear and they're fairly warm out. I prefer that over freezing cold. And yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't mind a little slush, honestly. You know, the spring skiing stuff I do like, but yeah, it's not too bad. But all right, guys, we are nearing 1 hour mark, and I did say I do have to leave around 8. I'll leave it open for another minute or two for questions. But yeah, guys, look out for the weekly pick'em video tomorrow. I'll get that out and post it early in the morning so y'all can think about what you want. All you have to do, if you haven't done it yet, all you have to do is just go into the comments and put who you think is gonna win for each matchup. If you get the best record, you get your name here stamped. Nope. There, you get your name stamped right here. And don't worry about that, it's just a slight icy, but for the most part it's smooth. I love it. Jeremy says you got the Saints ranked 3rd for this week and Bears didn't make your top 10. I think the Bears have a good matchup versus Jags, who are tanking for the number 1. Are we, here, let me just pull this up. Did you look at the pinned? Let me see. What's up, everyone? It's Daniel here. Sorry, let me see. Sorry, let me just pull this up. Give me a second. I should probably just have it up because so many people ask about the defenses anyways. But yeah, give me a second. Let me look. So for this week, so updated this week, I don't have the Saints up there. I have the Bears at number 9 actually. So yeah, guys, if you want to look at the week 16 rankings, just go into the comment section, and that's changed. So I don't have the Saints at my top 10 anymore. I have the Bears at number 9 right now. They could probably be a little bit higher, but I have the Bears at number 9 right now. And let me look at these. Let me just look at these again. Yeah, the Bears could be a little bit higher. I'll probably update that. You call Jeremy. Man, do the COVID stuff skis have a 20-minute wait list? That's rough. Ski list? Oh, they do that really interesting. Ari, how bad was the wait? How bad was the wait at Big Bear when you went? Okay, thanks. Didn't see the updated one. Yeah, no problem. I apologize. I was gonna make a new video, but I didn't want to spam it too much, and I figured it's easier to have all the information sort of consolidated in one place. Because YouTube actually picked up that video, and you guys can see it's one of my most popular videos so far. So I didn't want to I don't want to go too far from that. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I think I can move the Bears up a little bit. I can see them. I would move them up a little bit. For sure. I would probably put them over the Colts. I think. Put them over the Colts. Maybe put them over the Cardinals as well. Yeah, the Bears do have a good matchup. You don't have to scan a lift kick every time, which is so nice. The lifts took a while. Gotcha. Steelers C or Bears C? I would go Bears D. I don't have Steelers C in my top 10 this week. I think I'm picking the Colts this week as an upset. The Steelers just have not looked good, especially at Bear Mountain Express. It was packed. Gotcha. Yeah. Ari, I think if I go, I would try and go early. Ari, how early did you go to Big Bear? Because if I go, I would definitely try and go as early as possible. And yeah. Sebastian, do you think the Broncos will get a top 10 pick in the draft? What's it looking like right now? Let me look at this order. NFL standings. Let's look here. We can look at this together. Also, guys, who's been watching the NBA today? Some good games. My Cavs did well. Can't believe we gotta wait a full year to play again. Hey, that's why Jason, stick with the channel. We're gonna have some fun stuff for y'all in this off season. Ari says I hit the mountains up around 8:30 when they open. Go around then, not a lot of people, but it gets busy soon after. Yeah, if I go, I'm thinking like I go like maybe like 8 to like 2. Honestly, you know, get there before traffic hits. Get there before people get there, and leave honestly when people are still filing in. Which one of the two mountains did you like better, or did you only go to Bear Mountain Express? All right, so let's look at this league here. So right now, if we look at bottom up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Broncos are not in the top 10 right now, so we'll see what happens. It's very possible, right? They just have to lose out, but I don't know. We'll see. Yep, that's the move for sure. Brooks, I was there at 7 a.m. It was pretty crowded for 7 a.m., but it was a Saturday. Seattle gets up early, it seems. Yeah. Nice, yeah. I think I'm gonna try and get out to like Utah, Colorado, or somewhere. We'll see how COVID is, but I would like to, make a week out of it or something, make a week or two out of it, and just kind of go. Luckily I'm able to work remotely, so I think I just kind of go and hang out. But all right, boys, I think that's all we're gonna do. Sorry for the short stream today. I will see what my schedule is like over the next 2 days for streams. Let's just assume I'm not gonna stream, but maybe I'll surprise y'all. You know, maybe Santa will bring you guys a surprise stream from me, right? Ari says I like Snow Summit because it was less overwhelming, but Bear Mountain was super chill, more gear for snowboarders. Yeah, I mean, if the snow sucks, I feel like I just hit a few runs early and then maybe just hit the park a little bit, you know. Sebastian says I'm hoping the Browns lose out. Also hoping that they get to a top 10 pick to increase their odds of maybe getting QB. Yeah, I think we might see 3-4 QBs go top 10 next year. We'll see though, right? But hey, thank y'all so much. Look out for the pick'em video tomorrow. We'll get that out, and yeah, we'll get that out, and we'll hopefully y'all participate. It's a fun little thing we do. But hey, thank y'all so much. If I don't talk to you guys by Christmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hopefully Santa brings y'all a win in the championship this week. But yeah, we will likely stream at the very least later this week. So maybe a Saturday night one. We'll see. But yeah. Good talking to y'all. Peace, and we'll talk soon.